everybody? Welcome back. SK Modified Open Series time ago. Week 2, Langley Speedway. Missed out on the top split again. Work car number 1. Going out for qualifying. Going to try to do all we can with it.
30 miles per hour.
Try to get some heat
Okay,
into
Jake,
the tires. Get the grip up. Lap 2 is usually fastest, but I just want to try to accelerate it as much as possible. Get going. And hopefully we can put something halfway decent together. Try to grab the pole again, see if we can get away, see if we can finally grab a win. The second split, loose off a turn 2.
P5.
Fifth right now, gonna need to pick up a lot of time. Really loose off a turn 2, or we were loose off a turn for last time. Loose off a 2, it's not gonna be any better, so. Yeah, we're gonna be starting 5th at best.
That puts you 0.29
so,
off the pace.
Terrible lap, honestly. I really think I got more on the car than that. About a 10th off. I think I probably have a 10th, so switch over the race setup. Hopefully the race setup will be good enough. I don't know, we're gonna see. We're just gonna run it the way that I have it. Hopefully we can start 5th. Should put us on the inside line. Inside line is going to be really critical. I'm sure people are going to be down on the apron all the way against the grass diving in, so we'll watch out for that. Hopefully not get taken out. And, I don't know, I mean, a 5th should, in theory, get us high rating. Just trying to get enough to finally get in a top split. It's going to be pretty tough. I think that's really going to probably require, we'll take a look after the race is done, but I'm guessing it's probably like a 35, 3600. iRating to get to the bottom of the top split for SK Open. It's a lot stronger strength of field in the first race of the week compared to like late model open series. At least last week, late model open series, the second race of the week was actually the highest split, and I wouldn't have been. I was like almost 1,000 off of that one. So
that's the end of the session. P5.
Reasonably for how good I am given some of the stuff, it's probably going to take 3 or 4 weeks. Maybe I can try to accelerate things and get some good finishes, get a little bit faster. But we'll try to do what we can. People are loading in, so we'll refresh paint schemes. We are in fact starting 5th, which I guess is better than nothing. So everything's gridding up. 40 laps is the standard SK mod race link, so get back to session. Best lap. 40 laps will be pretty quick here. We're just going to try to hope that we don't get taken out, people don't start diving to the apron right off the bat, and that we can somehow not cook the right front and have something for the rest of the field. Last week I was probably the second quickest on the track, and then finishing 3rd, just couldn't get by second place car. So we'll try to see if we can keep it clean, try to get a 0x in. Contact's pretty tough to avoid in these sometimes, especially when everybody's really tight. And at times you end up having a little bit of a bump that normally would be like a 2x or a 0x in another series, end up being a 4x in this, so we'll see what we can do.
We need to follow car number 06.
Roll off behind the 6, who is the 78 on his car. 3 qualified on the pole. I think he's like the 20-something. 39 on his car, so try to call about as best as I can. Just try to take advantage of the inside line, see if we can get by the 2. Hopefully, like I said, be one of the faster cars. Passing is going to be difficult. We're just going to have to look for somebody to push up in the center of the corner, try to get underneath them, out of the corners. I think that's going to be the best place to try to get passes done in this race without giving somebody the bumper. And I'm going to try not to overshoot corners as best as I can, as well as wait on the throttle as the run goes with the car. Tighten up, so see what we can do. Get ready to go green. These cars are falling off. We'll see what the leader goes.
All right, Jake, be ready. Go, go, go.
off and rolling. To get that jump on the inside. Pushed up slightly. Just hang here to the inside as best as we can. Two's charging hard on the outside.
Car inside, keep high. They're low.
6 is kind of slow actually, so 2 is able to get around the 6 on the outside, which causes us to stay in 5th. Overdrove 3 a little bit. To watch for the 6 getting loose off the corner. There was a mistake I needed to be able to take advantage of.
Just done a 50.2.
Right side.
Try to jump to the inside.
Keep it steady, still there.
See if we can take a spot away.
Clear.
Alright, moves us up to 4th.
B4.
6 is going to look back to the inside, but not quite there yet. I get really loose though. Thankfully the 6 was behind us. Just kind of not over-rotate the car off the corner. 2 is looking to the inside of the 3 already. Early on, 35 to go.
The car ahead is Johnson. Fastest lap for Catalano, 14.91. That's your fastest lap.
A little bit of contact with the outside wall. Gotta watch that so that we don't cause any damage to the right side. Overdrove 3 a little bit.
That was a 15.04.
A little too much throttle in the center of the corner causes us to lose some time off the corner. Much better lap.
P4, gap to Johnson. Ahead is now 1.00. Your lap time was 15.00.
Trying to close in on the 3 if we can. A little loose there off of turn 2. This time by we were just slightly faster than the 3, although I'm going to lose all that time plus more. Double run there. 2's on the inside of the 8. Lap car going way high. 8's going to dive to the inside of the 2, not quite there. 11 is the lap car.
New fastest lap for Catalano.
4 is coming up through the field. He's the quickest one on the track. Lap car did not get out of the way. I had to dive underneath him.
That line's clear.
Alright, so we might be a 5th place car.
That last lap was a 15.16.
At best. If we don't get dumped by the 4.
Inside.
Just gonna go to the inside. I'm just gonna let it by. No reason to battle on these that much quicker. I still want a shot at the 3 because he's falling off. So I can try to finish 4th.
P5.
See if the 4 can even challenge the 2. I think he started a bit too far back. Loose there.
Your last lap time was at 15.02.
Car's definitely got enough rotation off the corner if I want it. Just have to be a little bit better with the throttle. Just cannot get in and through the center as fast as the 4 can. Pushes up a little bit there in the middle of 3 and 4. Still fighting that loose off. Pressure from behind. Too much throttle too early in the middle of 1 and 2. 6 is second back. We're running about half a tenth or so faster than the 3. Just don't think it's going to be enough to get there. We're going to be halfway done next time by. 2 starting to pull away. 8 and 3 are starting to tighten up. And the 4's chasing both of them down.
Okay, Jake, halfway home, fuel's good. The gap to Catalano.
I enjoyed this track a lot more than New Smyrna last week. At least there's a little bit of off-throttle time. Gonna have to work everything.
You've just done a 15.04.
Or would be catching a little bit faster if he wouldn't keep clipping the wall. Get to the 3. We'll see if he makes contact with him or if he's just going to get to his inside.
Now 0.76.
Said if the 3 was smart, he would just let him by, protect 4th. I don't think he's going to do that, so hopefully that allows us to catch up.
Time was 15.04.
It's a little bit of the apron there for rotation, kind of over-rotated it slightly.
You've just done a 15.05.
Loose there, just kind of hit the bump, kind of over-rotated it.
0.85.
Overdrove the entry to 3. 4 is alongside the 3 now.
That lap was a 15.10.
Wish I was close enough to the 4 to be able to take advantage. They made contact.
Coming up on your
It's going to give us one spot. 3 just kind of drove down. Hopefully we're faster then. I'm going to pull away. Puts us into 4th. 4 now has no shot at the 8. 13 to go.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 84 Fahrenheit.
Like I said, feeling faster than the 3, just try to keep it smooth, keep the momentum up, and we'll get away from him. As long as he doesn't dive it in. Not really sure what the heck that was between him and the 4. I think he might have been having a little too much left wheel into it, coming off the corner to keep it off the wall, and it just shot down into the 4. Eight's getting a little loose. 4's tracking the 8 down now. Could turn into a battle. Was worried that it was on the apron a bit too much. Waited on the throttle. Slowly pulling away from the 3. 2 in the 8. Around. Got it between the walls, so somehow take advantage of that. Gets a second. 2's just absolutely gone. He's 2 seconds ahead. 4 is not having luck with getting by traffic today. 8 to go.
The gap ahead is now 2.1.
4 is going to try to close us back down. I know he's a lot faster. At this point, we're just going to try to hold him off as best I can because he's got the 3 close enough to him that I can't let him by.
Your lap time was at 15.17.
Hoping, worst case, we finish 3rd. And you try to hang on to 2nd.
That lap was at
We're just able to drive it in a lot deeper, but Peter's getting into lap traffic. Hopefully that doesn't affect us. 5 to go. Just a tiny snag of the wall with the right front.
15.12.
We're just getting there heavy lap traffic for the leader. Or gets a little loose off of turn 4. Nice, a tiny bit of time.
15.13.
8, 11.
On your right.
Work the inside of the 8. I know the 4 is going to be getting antsy.
Clear high.
2 to go.
Okay.
This is going to get really interesting really fast.
You got one right
When
side.
it gets out of the way, I overdrive it. 4 keeps it off of us. White flag this time. Just trying to protect the bottom as best as I can.
Okay, Jake, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. lap time was at 15.16.
And looks like we're going to hang on to a second place finish. Big break. Right racing with you, 4. Tough break there. Hate that to happen.
Nice one.
Good race, everybody.
So that turned out to be a
Catalina, you're a piece of shit. I don't
lot
mean
more
to
exciting. We'll see what the
Wait, what?
3 has to
Pit lane
say,
speed limit is
or what the 3 is
30
talking about.
miles per hour.
It's not
2,
really happy,
1.
so we'll check everything.
Box now.
See what happened. It's going to be interesting. Tires weren't terrible, 94, 92, and actually a little bit harder on the right rear, so I kind of like the balance. I just, I need better entry and center, personally. That's where we get killed by the 4. Wow, really bad between the 3 and the 4 in terms of the incident points. Let's take a look at everything that happened. Go through this way. So here is the 11 just losing it, spins to the inside. This is the 9 gonna lose it. Same thing to the inside. Here's the deal. So the 4 got to the inside of the 3.
I really did not mean to run you into the fence there. I
Alright.
thought I had more room and just got into you. That was my bad. I had the wheel spin to the left. I couldn't keep it off.
So
you were
4's
going
talking
for
about
that,
this.
but
Let's
it
watch
went
this.
up
4 gets to the
side edge,
inside on the
that was my
entry
bad.
of 1 because he's got more speed in. Thought he was clear. It starts his netcode, and then he pushes the 3 into the wall. And here's the 8. So the 4 just drove right in the back of the 8. Let's see. Yeah, 8 kind of washes up. 4 gets a big run. 4 just doesn't judge it very well. Drives straight in the back of the 8. So, yeah, the 4 was a little bit more than I thought. Kind of just drove over some people. So you got the 3. He's... Okay, this is after the race. Gives a shot to the 4, and that's the end of it. So, take a look at the results. Hopefully they should be fairly positive. 49.39 was the top split. Strength of field, we were 23.09. 4 splits in total. A little bit of safety rating game, 0.13, so we're just under 3.7. Somehow able to come out with a 0x despite clipping the wall. And 52 for the iRating, so up just above 3,200. Caught the break. The 4 and the 3 had those issues. We were probably a 5th, maybe 4th place car if we had been able to get by the 3. And we caught them, obviously, the massive break that the 8 got turned around. So, I don't know. We were about half a tenth off from the 2. He was really quick. The 4 was actually probably the fastest. Had he been able to get by people and driven cleanly through people, he might have, I don't know. He still probably would have finished 2nd. I think the 2 just had a big enough lead with the 4 starting 11th. But he was definitely fastest on the track. I think I don't think he qualified either. No, he did. He just had a bad lap. So, I don't know. Had he qualified better, probably could have gotten the win, assuming he didn't, drive through everybody. So we were 31.56 was the iRating. So let's check and see what the bottom driver was in this one. There were 13 in this. Yeah, like I said, it was, 38.60 something. So we got a long, long way to go there. I'm not going to get to that in a week or 2. It's going to take a while. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Let's see, we were 14.976 was the race winning car. So we're about 2/10 off or so. That's a little better than what it was. I think last week I was about a quarter of a second off, so a little bit closer. I don't know. I mean, we got tied up in some stuff. Didn't get to run quite as fast as I wanted to, so it's still probably about just either right around 2/10 or a little under 2/10. So a little bit more to learn. Like I said, entry and center is where I definitely need to pick up pace compared to everybody else, and hopefully we'll get there. We'll just keep grinding out iRating, try to get to top splits before too long, and hopefully you guys enjoy that one. Feel free to leave any comments. Let me know what you thought of the 4, the 2 incidents we looked at, both the 3 and the 8. And I hope to hear from you guys soon. And until the next one, I hope all your laps are fast, your races are clean, and your finishes are good. Thanks for watching.